Okay, so these are the users we have. Right now I have Hantu at gmail.com, Hantu user from this store, 46 Rosal CT. I don't know if I am pronouncing it right. And we have Han1 from this store, 4823. Okay, so this one is 46, this is one is 48. I also have logged in from both of the accounts, like Han1 at gmail.com. So his store name can be seen here on the top, and from the Han2 we can see the store name at the top here. Okay, for the other users, these users are not admin, so they will not see the functionality. For the admin, like for the admin, we have these functionality to send email, to see store list, to add user, to edit user. So these options will not be shown to other users. And also in the items in inventory, for the admin you can see the request items button here, because admin cannot request an item from another account. Okay, because for this admin will need to create a store account for him, and then admin will able to request an item from another store, because this is the functionality, this is the flow we have in this system. Okay, so from Han1, this user is from 4823 18th F, and if I click on all items, it will show me all the items. Okay, so please log in first. Let me log in again. I think the session is expired. That's why it's logged out. We do these type of things for the security purpose. If the user is not doing any activity, the system will just log him out. Maybe he's not using the system and someone else come and use it, so that's why I did that security. Okay, so if now the Han1 is login and Han2 is also login, so now you can see the Han1 is from this store. Okay, like you can see, so he cannot request items from his own store, so that's why the request item button is disabled from for this user, Han1 user. But for the Han2 user, you can see the request item button, it's enabled, because he is from another store and he can request from this store, from the other store. So Han2 will click on this request item button, and if I click on request item button, it show me all the data for that item, like the item name, the item size, the quantity. I want to get the quantity to this to quantity of these items. So I will click on 2, I will type 2 and I will click on save. So it will request the items from that store. So it shows me success, item successfully requested, and these are the two tabs you can see on the item requests page. So the upper tab says items requested by, if I refresh the message will be gone. So it says items requested by other stores. Okay, so this section will show all the items requested by other stores from this store. Okay, and the below section will show all the items requested by this store from other stores, like from this store from other stores, it will show it here. Okay, you can also see the status here. This is a new request, so it's showing new request. You can see the received button, so you can see the view button here for this user. Now let's go to the this store user, like the 46 Rosal. So if I click on this one, this is the user. I think no, this is not, this is the same user, this is the user, I guess. 46 Rosal, 46, I'm not sure. Let's go to our item requests page. Okay, I got it. Okay, actually, yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a bug here, like it's showing the, no, it's not a bug, it's actually showing the from store. So from item requested from this store. Okay, it's from I thought it's to requested by. So it's okay. This item is requested by requested from this store, like this the current store, and this is the quantity, this is the status, this is the requested by, requested on, and actions. Okay, that you can also see the date and time. And here the user can see from this store that an item is requested, so they will see the items here. They can also see the request status, so it's new request. So now what this user can do, it can attach a customer to this request. Like if I click on attach a customer, it will show me a list of customers we have from the database. I wanted this user Fem Corlin to attach to this request, then I will click on attach. So this user is now attached to this request for sure. Yeah, this item is this customer is attached to this request. Now if I click on view button, it's loading. It fetched all the details for this request, like the item ID, item name, item size, quantity requested to, the date, the time, the name of the customer. We don't have birthday for this customer in the database, so it's showing it blank, city blank, postal code, because these fields are not coming from the database. These are empty there in the database, that's why it's showing empty here as well. You can see the phone number, and we can print this page like this request details. If I click on print button, it will take me to the another tab and it will print this. Actually I don't have a printer right now connected to my laptop, that's why it's showing me save as PDF. Otherwise, if you have a printer, you will see a printer list here. You will select the printer, you will click on print, and it will be printed out. You can change the layout, you can change the to portrait, you can change the pages to the whatever you want. Okay, so these are the settings provided by the browser. You can change the paper size, you can change everything from here, and then you will click on print, then it will print these details for you. Once you print it, you can close this tab. Okay, so I will just close it. You can view this. So now what this customer, now this store user can do. Sorry for my English, I'm trying too hard to speak it because English is not my first language, that's why. Okay, this user will click on transfer button. It will confirm, are you sure? Then I will click okay, yes I'm sure. Then let's see what happens. Okay, so it's showing the success message, and the status you can see is in transferring. So if I go back to the user Hantu, and if I refresh the page, this user will now see the status for is transferring. So he can know that the other store has seen their request and they are transferring this item, and they can also view the item details, the customer details, that who is transferring. So they can see the name, they can see the phone number and details. Also I added a received button, like once the item is received here in this store Hantu, then they will click on received button. So once the receive button is clicked, that means the item is received in this store 46 Rosal. So the item is received successfully. Now the status is changed to transferred. If I click on this page to the Hanwan, this store, and if I refresh, they will see the status is transferred, and also the button of transfer is disabled. Okay, now this was the size and this was the quantity. Now let's see the items, all items, and let's see if actually you told me to not add it here, that's why the item will not be added here, but the item will be removed from the quantity, you said that. So now the item is not adding here, it will just remove the quantity from there, and you can see the quantity for that request is now -2 because we requested that and it gone in minus. So You said that remove the add item button, that's why I removed that add item button also. And I think that's it. That's what we have in the system. You can see the item request, you can send emails, you can transfer an item, you can view item, you can attach a customer to a request, you can print a receipt, the details, you can see the details. I think that's it. That's what we discussed. I will attach the source code with the order. I will submit the order, but I will request you, if there is any changes you want me to do, then please do not add it on order. Do not add a revision for that, because that affect my profile. That's why I'm requesting you to only send me a message. I will fix the errors or the changes. I will do it. I will not charge you extra for the changes, but I just want this order to be completed, because it's gone too late and it's now affecting my profile. I'm not saying that I will not do the changes. I will do the changes, but I just want that order to be completed, because I don't want it to go in minus and it will affect my profile. So I will submit the order by today. And actually, at the time you are seeing this video, I am that means I have submitted the order. So if there is any changes, you just message me in the inbox, or and I will do the changes for you, and I will provide you the updated code. Okay, thank you and have a good day.